Alright, so this is the Chapter 7 assignment. We have to create a track in the hip hop or trap music genre. So I made this short little track here. Just briefly going over the instruments. The melody that I used is a sample of just bells that just loop in about a 4 bar sequence. I had this sample for a while in my library. I just decided to use it for this assignment just to see if I could do something with it. Um, But all I really did was add some channel EQ to it just to mess with the volume a little bit. So then the drums, I started with an empty drum rack and then I just kind of imported all these sounds until I kind of found a kit that I could build that I liked. And so once I did that and I kind of messed with some of the controls, so like on the snares you can see some of them have, or the snare and the kick, you can see they're kind of mess with the frequency a little bit. But then I kind of just drew in the MIDI notes, and then for effects, the only effects I used were the reverb and channel EQ. And then this track are just the same drums but at half speed. And so you come over here, the little asterisk with the two next to it, you can half speed anything that you draw out. And so then for the bass, I did the same thing where I kind of imported a sample from Logic of just a bass note that I prefer to use, and you can loop basically a region of it. So once it starts playing from the beginning and it reaches this kind of shaded region right here, it'll just continuously loop in this region. And so once I did that, I also put the glide effect on it so that when the notes overlap, it'll glide up and down and not just instantly switch from one note to the next. So once again, I drew out the MIDI notes for it, and that was pretty much it for the bass. And then I added some EQs and a distortion effect. And then I used one more bass for this portion of the song, um, called Walk Bass. It's just one of the instruments in the Ableton library. And again, you can see I put glide on it so the notes overlap a little bit, and I made the loop region a little bit bigger, just because it sounded better if you gave it more time to kind of loop back and forth. And then I put some more EQs. So that's pretty much it for that, and I'll let you give it a listen.